Hello everyone, welcome to all. Subject Industrial Engineering, Chapter Inventory Control, Topic Introduction of Inventory and Inventory Cost. So students, today we are going to discuss a topic which name as Introduction of Inventory and Inventory Cost. So let's start. What is an inventory? Inventory can be termed as stock on hand at a given point of time which may be held for the purpose of later use or later sell. Inventory is nothing but how much amount of raw material and how much amount of final product and semi-finished product is stocked in our organization or is stocked in our production system for the purpose of later use and later sale. Okay student, so what is inventory? It is nothing but stock of a raw material and work in process, semi-finished product or final product. This stock is used in a later and it is a sale for the later. Okay students, clear to all what is the inventory and definition of inventory? Why we need to keep an inventory? The reason to keep an inventory, first to stabilize the production. For example, let us take an example. If in your organization, if you not maintain the inventory, at the point of a time, if the raw material, if all raw material is finished, okay, if all raw material is finished, at that point of time all machine is shut down, so instability is coming in your the production system. So to maintain the stability in your production, it is necessary to keep the inventory. Okay, so why you need to keep inventory? To stabilize the production. Second one, to take the advantage of price discount. Let's take an example. If you are going to the market and purchase the raw material in a minimum quantity, at that point of time the shopkeeper is not give a discount. If you are the same raw material, if you are purchase the same raw material in bulk size, so the shopkeeper give you the price discount. So to take the advantage of price discount, you are keep the inventory in your organization. Third one, to prevent a loss of order. Please take an example. At a point of time, your inventory is finished. If your all inventory is finished and customer come in your the organization and give your order, if you are not able to fulfill the requirement of customer, so you are suffer from a loss of order. To prevent a loss of order, to keep the inventory in your organization. So what is the main reason to keep an inventory? To stabilize the production system, to take the advantage of price discount, to prevent a loss of order. Okay student, clear to all? Okay. The different type of inventory analysis which may be used for control of inventory. The different type of inventory analysis which are used for inventory control. The first one is ABC analysis. Class in this analysis, we are categorize the item in three class A, class B and class C. The second one is VED analysis, vital, essential, desirable analysis. The third one is SDE analysis, scarce, difficult and easy available analysis. The fourth one is HML analysis, high, medium, low cost analysis. But in the most of organization, this analysis has been used, the ABC analysis in use. It is also known as the always best control analysis. Okay student, so what is a ABC analysis? ABC analysis is done for item on stock, and on the basis of analysis is the annual consumption in terms of money value. Okay student, in ABC analysis, the item is distinguished in between a three category. In A category, and B category and C category. These three category is distinguished on the basis of annual consumption in terms of money value or annual consumption with respect to the inventory to be held in the system. Okay. Control of A item. Control of A item. The control of A item is a 10% of item is in our inventory. The 10% of item is held in our organization system, but the usage of A item is a 70%. Or if you are see in the term of cost, the cost of A item is a 70%. Okay, student. But the how much inventory is control of A item? Only the 10%, and usage and cost is 70%. Okay, student. A control of B item is on the basis of 20% of item is in your account. The 20% of item is in your inventory in your organization system, but the usage or in the terms of the cost of B item is a 20%. Okay, student. The control of C item, is 70%. The stock of the C item in our inventory is 70%, but the usage of the C item is only the 10%. In the next slide, I will show the graph which is represent the control of A item, B item and C item. Let's see this graph. In this graph, on x-axis I represent as a percentage of inventory, okay, and y-axis I represent as a percentage of cost, or we can say that the usage, or annual consumption. Okay, please see here the class A. The class A categories represent only the 10% is inventory is held in our organization, but the usage or annual consumption or the cost of A is a 70%. Okay, student. So how much amount of inventory is held of the A item is only the 10%, but the cost is 70%. In the class B or a group B, the item is held, the 20% item or 20% is inventory is held in our organization of class B item, but the cost or usage of the class B item is a 20% is usage of B item. Okay, students, clear to all? In the class C, the 70% is inventory is held in our organization, but the usage of class C item is only the 10% is usage of class C item. Only the 10% is use of a class C item, but the inventory is held as a 70%. Clear to all? In ABC analysis, we are categorized the three class A, class B and class C. In a class A, the percentage of inventory is 10% and the percentage of cost or percentage of usage is a 70%. In the class B, the percentage of inventory is a 20% and the percentage of usage of item is a 20%. Okay, student. In a class C, the percentage of the inventory is a 70% and the percentage of usage of item is only the 10%. Clear to all? Okay. Move in the next slide. What is a inventory cost? Inventory cost is classified in the different category. The category 1 is a purchase cost, ordering cost or setup cost, holding cost or carrying cost. Okay, and fourth one is shortage or stock out cost. In the next slide, I will take the one cost and describe the all cost in the description. Okay, student. So what is a purchase cost? What is a purchase cost? The purchase cost, it is associated with the cost of purchasing an inventory item. It is a cost of purchasing an inventory item that depends on quantity or bulk purchase. That depends on how much quantity you are purchased, or it's depend on bulk purchase. The purchase cost is nothing but the number of units to be purchased into cost per unit. Okay, students, what is a purchase cost? It is a nothing but the number of units into cost per unit. It is a purchase cost. For example, number of unit is a D and the cost per unit is a C, is a cost per unit. So it's where the purchase cost. What is a ordering cost? It is a cost to associated with bringing a inventory item within the production system. Please listen carefully. The bringing the inventory item within the production system. The ordering cost is include the cost of tender, inspection cost and transportation cost. This all cost is included in the ordering cost. Okay, for the purchase the inventory, first of all you fill the tender, so it includes the cost of tender, and you are going to the organization and inspect all the inventory, so it includes the inspection cost, and the transportation cost is also including a ordering cost. If your inventory is transport from one organization to the our organization, so it includes the transportation cost. So in the ordering cost, the cost of tender and inspection cost and transportation cost is included in the ordering cost. So what is the ordering cost? The ordering cost is nothing but a number of order into a cost per order. It is nothing but a number of order into a cost per order. It is ordering cost per order and number of order. Okay students, clear to all what is a purchasing cost and what is a ordering cost. Okay. What is a setup cost? What is a setup cost? If your organization is wishes to produce an inventory, internally in your organization, the cost associated with the bringing the shutdown production system again into the starting position is called a setup cost. Okay students, when inventory item are required to produce internally in our production system, then the cost associated with the bringing a shutdown production system again into a running position is called setup cost. The setup cost include the maintenance cost, schedule chart preparation cost, labor cost and equipment cost. So clear students, what is a setup cost? If your organization wishes to produce an inventory in our organization, so the cost associated with the bringing a shutdown production system again into the running position, this cost is known as a setup cost. In many questions, the setup cost is given, or in some question the ordering cost is given. Okay student, if the setup cost is given, so you are apply the concept of setup cost. If the ordering cost is given, so you apply the concept of the ordering cost. What is a setup cost? Setup cost is nothing but a number of setup into a cost per setup. Clear to all? It is nothing but a number of setup into cost per setup. What is a holding and carrying cost? What is a holding or carrying cost? It is a cost associated with the storing, keeping and maintaining inventory within the production system. It is a cost associated with the storing, keeping and maintaining an inventory within the production system. Holding and carrying cost include the storage cost, okay, handling cost, damage cost and insurance cost. This all cost is included in the holding and carrying cost. The holding and carrying cost is depend upon the quantity of inventory and period for which the inventory is stored. Okay, holding and carrying cost is only depends upon a quantity, how much amount of the inventory is held in your organization and how much times your inventory is held in our production system. Okay student, so what is a holding cost? What is a holding cost? The holding cost is average inventory for a period into holding cost per unit per time. Okay students, average inventory for a period into holding cost per unit per time. Clear to all what is a setup cost and what is a holding and carrying cost? So let's move in the slide. What is a shortage or stock out cost? The shortage is simply means in the absence of inventory, the loss suffered by organization by not serving the customer is known as a shortage or stock out cost. Let's take one example. At a point of time in your or in our organization system, the all inventory is nil. Okay, if all inventory is nil, in the absence of inventory, the customer come in your organization and give a order of final product, but at that time our inventory is nil. At that time our organization is not able to fulfill the requirement of the customer, so our organization is suffer a loss, and this loss is known as a shortage or stock out cost. Okay student, this cost is include the potential profit loss or fast transportation cost. What is a shortage cost? Shortage cost is nothing but a number of units short, how much amount of a unit is shortage into shortage cost per unit. Okay, it is a nothing but a number of units short into a shortage cost per unit. Simply the shortage cost, in the absence of inventory, we are not able to fulfill the requirement of customer. This loss is known as a shortage or stock out cost. Clear to all? In this slide, in this session, we was discuss about what is a inventory and what is the reason to maintain an inventory, and the different type of inventory analysis, ABC analysis, and different type of a inventory cost. First one is a purchasing cost, ordering cost, setup cost, carrying or holding cost, and shortage or stock out cost. Clear to all? Okay. Thank you so much for watching. To be continue in the next topic. In next topic, we will discuss about a review system and classification of inventory.